The year was 1938. I remember it well, because I just finished a 3-picture deal with Warner, starring with Mickey Rooney in Whose Banana Is That? And 2 musicals, Are These Your Shoes? And Hey, Take My Monkey Home. Classics, all 3 of them. Though 2 months of that hairy little schmuck throwing doo-doo and bananas at me was no fun, I can tell you. Mickey Rooney was an ass back then. So, Harvey Spielman comes up to me in the Golden Pineapple, and he says, "Wally Winkleman, have I got the script for you?" I says to him, "Well, don't leave me hanging, Harvey. Let the dog see the rabbit." So, his people at Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer send the script over to my people, and I reads it. Gold. Solid gold, I'm telling you, baby. This was the part I'd been waiting for my whole life. It was gonna launch me into the stratosphere. I'm telling you, I'd been drinking out of chocolate teacups in no time. It was the perfect role for me. Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. So, 2 weeks later, I goes down to the boulevard to the studio, and I reads for the part. I'm not saying I nailed it, but Big Ernie Pinkelstein, he shed a tear, and Arnie Funkelman needed a change of underwear. They loved me. I suggested the little dog named Toto and the yellow brick road to keep the story zipping along, you know what I mean? There was a rape scene that I didn't think was essentially necessary, and I said if they changed the role to Tin Man from Little Negro Boy, I'd take the part. So, I goes down to the costume room to discuss their vision for the character. They see her as a kinda jackbooted Nazi stormtrooper crossed with Snow White, but I says, it's a little blue dress or nothing. So, they go and get me my costume. I stands in front of the mirror. Beautiful. I found my Dorothy. Then this bitch named Judy Garland turns up. She's a nasty piece of work who wants shanked Shirley Temple for half a bottle of antidepressants, so no one wants to mess with her. She's been stopping Bonnie Tinkelstein, and she tells Bonnie that unless she gets the part, Mrs. Tinkelstein, now sadly departed, God bless Eugene, is gonna get a phone call. So, she gets the part. They offered me the role of Tin Man as a consolation after the makeup poisoned the original actor, but I turned it down. I mean, I was a 6'3", 200-pound Jewish Irishman. Does that sound like Tin Man to you? I was Dorothy. I was crushed. I never acted again.